Live from the city where the sun don't set. It's your motherfucking boy, Starface Spaceship, man. Let's get into it. Y'all should already know what time it is with this one, man. 10 years since old Mike, the late, great, magnificent, magical as a motherfucker, Michael Jackson. My man. And I've seen or spotted, due to this being his 10-year, the 10-year anniversary of his passing, that the smear campaign was laid on once again. And once again, people fell for it. But that's the world as we know it. It's going to always be people that fall for it. So what can you say? But we can document the shit and speak on it. I first and foremost want to say I am humbled to have any type of spiritual connection with Mr. Jackson. Any type of connection, because this guy here, he was about that life. See, what I've come to notice is this, and even me, to a certain degree, not a considerable amount, because I know when I see him for the most part subconsciously, but what I come to observe about Michael Jackson is this. I think we were too distracted. I don't want to say distracted, but we paid more attention to Michael Jackson on the strength of his talent as a musician, which is not that bad. Well, yeah, it is, but it all meshed together because he brought the spiritual energy through the talent. But when you think of Michael Jackson, you don't think revolutionary. See, you don't hear people say, "Oh, they killed Michael Jackson because he was waking people up," like with Pac. You know, that's one of the theories behind him. Oh, the government done it because he was out here putting his work in or whatever. So you don't associate Michael Jackson with as a revolutionary figure. I know you niggas don't, because I always knew he was down first and foremost, because he got his, he do have his hits, or his songs like They Don't Really Care About Us and a couple other joints where he let it be known Mike always bang. Let's get that shit straight. Mike is a straight up rider. Y'all, you don't let that bullshit fool you. Everything, even the fact that this, like the shit y'all call, they say he weird for his skin changing and his carving his face. All that shit was spiritual. See, that's the thing. The most potent shit comes at the least expected. Because even myself, once I really, I've been fucking with him this week, you know what I'm saying? And not just based on what I learned this week, but overall, in my spiritual experience with him, Michael Jackson is a warrior, first and foremost. Archangel Michael, that they speak of in the Bible, that's Michael Jackson. Like, see, Kanye had it right in the Zane Lowe interview when he said he's not even black or white. That's Michael Jackson. Because the more and more I think about that line, the more and more I start to realize, like, that's it when it comes to Michael Jackson. Like, all the real niggas, no. It's just, that's Michael Jackson. I wouldn't give a damn if the nigga turned green. If that nigga would have died himself green, nigga, that's Michael Jackson, nigga. Straight up. Any real nigga out there know what I'm talking about when I say what I'm saying right now, nigga. That's Michael Jackson. I never even looked at the nigga as weird for none of that shit. I can't, not that I can recall. I can't never even recall looking at his transformation and saying, oh, this nigga tripping or, you know, whoop whoop whoop. I don't recall. Nigga, that's Michael Jackson, nigga. That nigga was kicking that shit, man. You have to go listen to Mike. You know what I'm saying? The party jams, all this shit is party, really. And that's that nigga's biggest shit, partying. That nigga's a party animal. I ain't even got the nigga, after nigga put this, after I did the little voyage to restore the booms back to the earth. After that nigga was talking about partying out the rip. I'm riding, wondering what the fuck going on around me. White Toyota, 20 million white Toyotas everywhere following nigga. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm borderline, I don't want to say paranoid because I wouldn't really just paranoid, but I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. And this nigga Mike talking about going out and was mad when a nigga didn't want to go. I'm like, nigga, I got my whole life in the back seat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that's Mike mentality though. That nigga say, nigga, we the party people all day, every day or something. What do you say? We the party people night and day, nigga, living up crazy. That's the only way. Y'all niggas got Mike fucked up. To a certain degree. I never doubt. First and foremost, I never doubted him. But even I feel like damn, this nigga was see, you niggas don't think of this nigga the same vein as a Tupac or some type of revolutionary figure, but that nigga was the nigga, man. You have to go really check the kid out. Man, I don't even know where to start. Cause the spiritual connection so linked up. It's crazy. Like, me and this nigga's like, see, I understand Mike on the strength of this here. And it go back to what that nigga Eddie, see, him and Eddie Murphy. Them niggas is geniuses. Eddie said some real shit. He dropped a jewel, and I don't know if it was just a joke or them niggas probably, they hung out. At least after Raw. Y'all remember this shit here? At least after Raw. If you remember on Raw, he was talking about how he was catching flack from the people he made jokes about in Delirious. And he was talking about how he had to use the Jedi mind trick on Mr. T. He was like, Mr. T looks so dumb. Another conscious nigga, Mr. T, shot out to Mr. T. Well, he was like, I can use the Jedi mind trick on him. Heard you talking about me. No, it wasn't. Maybe you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he was like, well, Michael Jackson. He was like, shit, man, I'll bust Mike's ass. He don't weigh nothing but $105. He talking to his shit. And then he was like, shit, man, I don't know, man. He said, we don't know Mike, though, man. Mike might be a bad motherfucker behind closed doors. Well, we don't know. He might be some kind of recluse or something. Whoop. And God damn it, when I tell you, that's what it is. When that nigga say he bad, oh, that nigga's bad. A thriller, that nigga's a thriller. Mr. Michael Jackson is more gangster Then a lot of these niggas walking around here screaming that thug shit. That nigga been banging. That nigga been banging, man. I got an uncle. I don't even think I ever met him yet. And if I did, I was little. But he be in contact with one of my cousins. So, me and cousin was chopping it up. And my uncle bad too. That nigga, God, I don't, you know, he's a Jehovah's Witness. But I'm gonna show you the God aspect of it. This nigga is bad with that music. Play multiple instruments. And each time he play a different instrument, he gets to a new character. That's God shit. I never got to talk to him, but I need to. But I be talking to my kinfolk and shit. I be asking about him every now and then because they be in contact. And the last time I asked about him, he was like, shit, man, I brought up Michael Jackson. But I didn't ask about him, I brought Michael Jackson up. And my cousin was like, shit, man, Unc say Michael came through that other day, was fucking with him. Blah, 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 blah. Now this nigga's a Jehovah's Witness. But he's living magically. Now, I don't know, like I say, this is just from what my kinfolk telling me. But it's still a connection though, because Michael Jackson comes from a Jehovah's Witness family. I thought that was interesting. And one thing I gotta say is music is the key. That's why that shit is so trash right now. At least rap. R&B still doing they want to, you know what I'm saying? But they, you know, they kind of cancel it out. Not cancel it out, but they don't get promoted or pumped as it used to be, or as much as rap these days and shit. But they fucked the music up. So that's all that shit Mike was talking about. Partying, nigga. Put that 9 to 5 on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? That's our thing, partying. You know what I'm saying? We are the party people. Man, you gotta go listen to that Off the Wall. That shit is Thriller. That shit is, this is illest Thriller. Cause it sound like some goddamn, that nigga say, when that nigga say we the party people, that's, that nigga, it sound like that nigga saying we are the aliens, nigga. We are different. We the nigga, we don't, him and that nigga Prince, nigga, you wanna see some fucking aliens? Them are the aliens. We all are, but them niggas there was some bad motherfuckers, man. So this 10-year anniversary of his death, you know, the Vultures come out and you know, they do the little bring some. First and foremost, let's get this shit straight. Michael Jackson, all they did with him was use something that he cared about against him, which was the kids. Nigga ain't touched no fucking kids. That was smear campaign. See, you gotta pay attention to what the fuck Mike been saying. Mike been banging. And I think it came to a point to where, probably around the late 80s, you know, that nigga start really standing up in their chest, you know what I'm saying? We all know the stories about buying all the publishing from different people and buying the Beatles catalog and all that. They had to, they do it with everybody. They did it with me. They gotta create a smear campaign. See, they know the energy. They know what's going on with Mike. Mike is motherfucking, nigga, that nigga is Powder. There's a movie called Powder where it is from back in the game where this, I don't even remember the details of it, but I just remember it was a nigga from another planet and his skin was white like Mike's. You know, he had magical powers and shit. And that's Mike, Powder. You know what I'm saying? Even this nigga carving his face, and the final product of his face ends up resembling an Egyptian statue. That is not by mistake, man. Mike is a moonwalker. He's the white light. He's a white lighter. The mysteries of the moon that deals with the white. You know what I'm saying? The fire and ice, the ice with the golden light inside of it. You know what I'm saying? Which is the moon, which reflects the golden light of the sun. Man, I've been listening, you know, and that's why I say even me, but you know, I got caught up in the, you know, like I said, Michael Jackson, nigga, you black, you know Michael Jackson, you know what it is with him, you know what I'm saying? So, that's neither here nor there. But by the time I really started getting into music to where I started going and buying albums and getting into albums, you know, I was caught up in the rap thing or whatever. So I never really went and listened to, this past week or two, it's the first time I ever just went and listened. I listened to Thriller, Off the Wall, and Bad. Man, that's music, bro. Real nigga shit. I don't know what the fuck these niggas doing today. Back to the Kanye thing, he was talking about Rick Rubin being a reducer. In regards to producing, a mentality where you know, you put as least instruments as possible is what I'm assuming. Now, that's the bullshit right there, because nigga, music, you know, you gotta have different elements, man. You know, you don't want to overpack it with sounds, but you know, even right now, the trap era, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with having heavy bass driven songs, but when this becomes, when that type of frequency floods the airwaves or whatever, and that every song that's popping is that, and everybody's playing all these low frequency ass songs and shit, it becomes an imbalance. It's keeping niggas down. Like I say, I'm not saying you can't have a couple of trap songs on an album and shit. Yeah, I like the shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I tell niggas I like that stepping in the club and that, you know what I'm saying? Like you walking in a dungeon or something, nigga. We the party people, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But when that shit is just the norm, when that's what it is, it's like the frequency too low, man. Keeping niggas fucked up. But we don't have understanding of who we are and how we react to the environment around us. So we just you know, we don't peep that. We forgot that the same people who drug us over here, or however the fuck you came over here and conquered, took shit, whatever the fuck, however you niggas want to see it. It's both, but same people who will oppress you and work around the clock to oppress you controls the goddamn media and entertainment. So what do you think they're gonna do with their serving you? You know what I'm saying? You look at Mike. Mike was banging on the so-called Jews that run the music industry before he left. You know what I'm saying? He banged on them niggas, man. He let it be known. You know what I'm saying? He let his cannon pop. As you always have. You just gotta listen to the music. You know, Mike was talking that talk, man. And he was a good nigga. See, you would look at Mike and think, you know, he this old soft ass nigga, blah blah blah. You know how stupid niggas think. This nigga was a straight up warrior, straight magic. When you look at it from the outside, he you know, I can relate to who he is because I'm the same way to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? I think he's more ego. He's more detached from his ego, or was more detached from his ego than I am. But You know, he was so. That's why he was always laughing. That's magical. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so, but I can relate to that because it's the same thing with me. Niggas is look at me and think of and based off my humble nature, my laid backness, that my energy kind of give off a little something to make a nigga think about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, niggas be thinking shit sweet because you not as quick to get riled up and you know you know you the man respect too, but you move different. You're not an animal. You don't move off emotion or whatever. But you know the nigga Mike was so we got so caught up in the dance and the singing that when he did get attacked, niggas didn't look at it as an attack. Niggas thought they would this, you know, it's just like the OJ thing. It was divided. Some niggas was with it. Some niggas was like, nah, he ain't do it. But not knowing the whole reason why he was attacked in the first place was because Mike was a goddamn warrior. He was putting it down for the people. You know what I'm saying? With the music. That's why they done what they did, you know, and what you seen here with Michael Jackson. Now, you think about how strong he was when he was here. Now imagine that times 10. You know what I'm saying? Mike is a bad boy. You know, I was kicking it the other day. I was in the other day and shit. Man, I had to go get up and tend to some business and shit. I ain't feel like going shit. I'm sitting up. I'm like, damn, where my phone at? Then I'm like, shit, man. Who gives a fuck? I don't know about to call me anyway, but my mama. So, about 2 minutes later, the phone rang. It's my mama. Boom, we chopping it up. It's the day Mike died, the actual day of the 10th anniversary. So I'm like, yeah, you know, Michael Jackson passed 10 years ago. Woo, woo. She's like, oh, that's why I was seeing that on TV about him, blah, 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 blah. But she started telling me the story about, how she took my brother and my cousins to a Michael Jackson concert and how she was, her favorite Jackson 5 was Jermaine, which is who she named my brother after her and shit. I was like, oh, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? So we chopping and she like, yeah, blah, blah. And right before that, you know, they out there in San Antonio, but right before that, she called, I was thinking about that. It was a book we used to have at my grandma's house out there, a Michael Jackson book. So when she called and told that story, I'm like, well then maybe that's where that book came from, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, man, the way I look at this shit, if you knew the truth about what the fuck is going on around here, you got Michael Jackson on this side saying this. You got people who've been cheating you the last past couple 100 years over here. They're saying this. I'm going with Mike. Fuck the boy. That's why I wasn't never know. It was even never know. I never really even leaned towards, you know, because these motherfuckers lie you in a minute. And you think just because these people come in the name of authority or this shit is said on TV, it has some type of goddamn weight to it. Because you've been mind controlled and believing that everything that comes across that TV is real. And that's what they use for their slander campaign. Same shit we boogie down to. Same, you know, so when I tell you that this dude here was Magical, my nigga. You gotta go check this kid out. I'm talking about. And I ain't gonna lie. I know old head probably like, oh yeah, nigga, I was on all that shit. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't even think niggas from back then knew what the fuck was going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And to top it all off, one of the last rules he was into, a couple of years before he died out, so I don't know when the song actually came out, or the album. I had to go look it up, but the song "Threaten." Nigga, Michael Jackson was the monster, nigga. And he was telling you in that song, and he was been telling niggas throughout the whole career. All that Thriller and shit, that nigga was saying something, bro. Like, that nigga was saying, nigga, we back, nigga. It's the thrill of the night. You know what I'm saying? We the boogeyman around this motherfucker. You did. Michael's a warrior. You know, niggas, just like back to the Eddie Murphy thing. You like, Michael buckle fire, I bust his ass. But you know, Eddie, at Raw was real psychological. That was a bad motherfucker. So he showed you both sides. You know, he was like, you know, I'll back a buck on fire, I'll bust Mike's ass. But he switched it up and showed you the other side of the mirror. Like, well, we don't know. Mike might be a bad motherfucker behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? And that was genius right there, because that's the part I'm seeing right now. Like, when I say a bad motherfucker, I'm saying spiritually, the way this nigga was moving. Look, y'all remember this shit? Old heads do. I know these youngsters probably know. You remember when they had that goddamn song when motherfuckers was talking about walk like an Egyptian, and they was doing this shit here? First and foremost, that's the Z, that's Osiris and shit. But when you go look at that, that's Mike. Mike be doing that shit like that. And all that stuff, yeah. Man, that nigga Mike on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially remember the time he was really hitting that shit. Nigga, that nigga moves was the... Niggas talking about move like Jagger. Nah, nigga, move like Jackson. That nigga shit was magical. He was hitting niggas up. Y'all niggas gang bang, he thought he set up. That nigga was hitting niggas up with that magic. You know what I'm saying? That boy was footloose with fancy feet. Off the wall, man. One thing I've gathered from a couple of months ago, when they came back around with the, you know, they stacked it on top of the R. Kelly shit, which is really another smear campaign, just to black man out together, really. Because really, when you fuck over one nigga, they really trying to make an example and get you to think all niggas is like this. For one, whether the shit is true or not, whatever the fuck whoever's the candidate of the day, they pick to crucify around this motherfucker. But they don't want y'all connecting with that energy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Because believe me, Michael Jackson is powerful. If you can manage to link up with that type of energy, man, and work with that energy there, nigga, that's what it is. They don't want that. I mean, it don't matter, because he kicking ass anyway. Mike is the party animal, man. And he's by the music. And that's what it is. That nigga, I remember I was at a lecture and the guy was speaking on Dreamtime, dancing. He was speaking on how we need to start back dancing, and how they always trying to stop us from dancing. You know what I'm saying? Shutting down nightclubs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, and he's right. He was saying how to we produce a certain type of energy when we dance, and that's no bullshit, because I'd have been in the club just seeing the whole one song come on, the whole club just rocking, and that shit done something to me too. And but he was talking about dancing and going into a dream time. Now, mind you, I done this shit way back when I was like 6 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember this shit. That's how I know what he's saying is some real shit, which goes without saying. But this around the time Hammer was out, and you know everybody was doing. You know, I was dancing, little nigga. You know, I came up with the house party shit, Hammer, all that. So we was up in this, you know, cause I was a type of young nigga. I was advanced, so I was, you know, I lived an adventurous young life, cause shit, you know, my people, it's like they kind of knew that they didn't have to watch over me that much, and they can let me just roam, you know. That's why they say you pick your parents that when you that you want to be born to when you get here, because they gon' it's really all going according with a grand scheme. So you know, my parents, they used to let me on, but at this time I wasn't even with my mom. I was staying with my auntie in the country and shit. And, you know, they used to have a little cafe, so I'm like 6 or 7, and I was at one of the cafes, the pool hall. Well, it was a pool hall in a little country town and shit. And we up in there, and I think somebody had said I couldn't dance or something. A little chick, I was talking to a chick or whatever. You know, it's kind of faint, but I remember the situation. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I started dancing that motherfucker. I started going so hard so I literally blanked out. No bullshit. I blanked out and I came back to him. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Little nigga. But I was out there boogieing. You know what I'm saying? And so that dancing shit is magical. Period. You know, I don't give a fuck what it is. You just moving your shoulders or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But the type of energy that Mike ran, that's why the white girls and shit was passing out. You know what I'm saying? Because he was throwing out that God energy, that stardust. You know what I'm saying? And when I went and listened to the actual albums, this shit is the dopest shit ever, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like hearing that shit is like a fresh breath of fresh air, man. Because a lot of this shit today, you know, that shit is music. You know what I'm saying? This nigga tracks is banging. You know, he's saying some real shit. You know, he's sticking it to the man here and there. Yeah, that's why they went at that nigga, because they saw the energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just like anything else, nigga, it's just, yeah, you know, y'all niggas ain't see it, but they saw it. You know what I'm saying? They saw the threat. And that's why the nigga said, you should be threatened by me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, it's me. Nigga, we're back. Archangel, Michelangelo, nigga. Michael. That nigga was down here putting in that work. And probably really was shooting one of you niggas for some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man. That nigga wasn't dressing up and all that. The warlike clothes and shit for nothing, man. All that shit that nigga was putting on, that was that nigga, man. When that nigga put that gold on, and remember the time on that Hey Woo shit, nigga, that's who he was, nigga. When that nigga put on that little shit with the shoulder pads and shit, nigga, looking like a general or something, nigga, that's what it is, nigga. That nigga was really living that shit, you know what I'm saying? Off the motherfucking wall, nigga. So after all the shit we done been through, in this Holocaust, we slowly but surely pulling ourselves up out of. we still fail to realize or recognize whose side or should I say who you with, basically. You know what I'm saying? And recognize how these people take our icons and try to crush them over and over again. And they still that might. Why? Because the energy still, the spiritual energy still there. They look at it like shit. We bring this shit up for the people that don't know. So they trying to counteract niggas like me and niggas who keep the vibe going. They trying to counteract that. See, because niggas like me, they keep the vibe going, or niggas, you know, who still rep Mike Hard and keep the nigga name alive and shit. And all the great ones, and whoever Pac, Muhammad Ali, whatever. You know, the young niggas coming up, looking at us posting this shit on my Instagram and putting them on all that old shit, which they don't want niggas to do or get on. They're like, oh no, we gotta do something. We gotta renew the attack up on this legacy so the new generation won't pick up on this nigga and be influenced by that type of energy. You know, so don't fall for the okie doke, man. Don't believe everything you read Alizé weed, my nigga. Yeah, man. That nigga Mike, man. That nigga the God. He been coming through real hard. Especially 2017 shit. Nigga, that was the moonwalk year for it, nigga. We done went through some. It's like I don't know if or people really even aware of what we just went through. Some maybe are, some not. I mean within the past 2 year span or whatever, span the last 2 years. But like the spirits, all the ancestors that passed on, they rocking here heavy, like you know, they ain't hard to reach out and touch, you know what I'm saying? That energy is back. It's kinda like Thriller. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is back. Never left, really, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't really die. You know, your soul, you just lose the body or whatever. But I could feel it, like October 2017. I could just feel it, nigga. It just felt like Halloween shit, man. That was that whole goddamn from October to really the whole goddamn year, to be honest. There was a whole bunch of scary shit going on. But 2017, at least for me personally, not scary, but it's a lot of bullshit going on. But that October, and that's the normal time when the gateway open, and they say that the spirits of the ancestors are closer to the earth. And actually, you know, cause like I say, Mike was fucking with me heavy around that time. But I could just feel it was shit, man. You could just feel the goddamn magic, man. You could feel the shit, man. And the motherfucking, you know it was crazy because it was like from like October to damn near shit really past December. It started lighting up in December, but like starting at October, all day fucking every day, all you had was motherfucking ambulances and police cars and fire trucks. Every goddamn 5 minutes, a motherfucking siren going off. Now, either that means there was a bunch of motherfucking bodies dropping, or these motherfuckers was doing that to attack the aura. Because like police sirens and shit, that shit have a negative adverse effect on your aura and shit. So you know, the energy was so high at that time, which it still is, but you know, that's when shit was fresh. I think these motherfuckers was just dry every goddamn 5 minutes, running a goddamn police car up the street with the goddamn sirens on and all that old shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring the energy down and shit. But yeah, man. I just had to I'm gonna get into some more shit too. This, you know, this be part one of this right here. But get with that nigga Mike, man. That nigga he'll show you some things. Matter of fact, shit, I got this shit stacked on. But yeah, I was gonna. I guess I'll do that in the next video. Show y'all this book. It guided me too. Cool little book. Got some jewels in there. I'm gonna drop and do a little insight on this shit. So you know, we're gonna get back into it. We're gonna get back into some more Mike shit, you know what I'm saying, in the next segment, you dig? But until then, you niggas be breezy, man. Peace.